Hello everyone, and I'm sorry for being late today. It seems that luck really isn't on my side when it comes to me streaming. But what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? It feels like 2024 it's been low-key just a little bit unlucky for me. And kinda tiring, but we're hoping that it's gonna get better, so. No, okay. So I could go for a moment for my alliance. Let's see if anyone can like accept me into the old one, which is UG. Hopefully they can. Because I want to go and do the Age of Osiris at my old alliance. I don't actually want to do it here because, well, let's just say that the streak is kind of better there. We are kind of lucky, we are fewer people, it's easier to earn the 10,000 points, so why not, you know. This one is almost over, only 5 hours away. I might even speed it up a little bit. Okay, first of all, the first thing that I gotta do is send me a few marches to farm some gems. Like, that's the first thing that I gotta do. Ouch, they actually taken. First of all, we go through all of that. We'll go through the farms, make sure that we are actually farming them gems while we still can. I know that KVK is close, but we can't just wait for the KVK for us to collect gems. That's you know, every gem that you get, it's an advantage. So let's see, where can we get some gems more? Taken, yeah. Okay, this one is free. And found another one. This one is free as well. And this one is gonna take a lot more, so I don't want to send this march because I'm gonna use it later to do the whole I'm gonna use it later to do like the chaining with that march, so I'm not gonna use it. Let's just go like real quickly through the farms because I want to send my marches. I want to make sure that my farms are I can just keep farming and everything. Oh, come on, like how lucky. Just let me click where I want to. Okay, nothing to build here, thankfully. Just a little bit of research. What's it called? Let me just send like a message to the guys real quick, see if they're up for a good AOO this Saturday. Because I want those gems. I want those gems and I want those golden rewards. Should always make sure to get them while we still can. I feel like I'm gonna have around like 300 million resources for the KVK. Yeah, I feel like that's like the spot that we are possibly looking for. Let's see if I have another level 6 in here. Let's see if I have another level 6 in here. No, I did not have, unfortunately. But I think I will have around 300 million resources per KVK. That's kind of few, but I will try and support it with my farms during the KVK as well. So, you know, I'm gonna say to myself that it's a lot better than what it used to be. Domestic dog, hey man. Again, I'm really sorry for the delay, but it just seems I really cannot catch a break lately. Sure, man. Sure. I'll get back to you when you come back. Take your time and enjoy the KVK. Okay, this is good enough. Let's see how this city is doing. We have something to build in here. I want to make sure that I get this city up and running as soon as possible, because this one is actually coming home real quick. Prepare for battle. Level 8 passes will be unsealed soon. Do we not actually lose at this kingdom? I think that we did lose. Of course, I only have like a farm account, so it's not like I care too much about it, but it's really not my home kingdom. In fact, it's just like a farm kingdom. I don't even socialize in here. I met some weird alliance who was willing to grant me a passport, and that's it. If anything, I was like really lucky to get the last passport. But I'm trying to get it up to level 22, and I'm still missing a couple of levels here and there. This one is gonna be finished real quick. If anything, I'm gonna speed this one up because I'm... Oh, no, I didn't want to do this, buddy. I guess since you just forced my hand. Whatever. Okay, thank you. Let's just speed this one up though. I don't know, why are we even doing this? Let's go. That's like a 2-hour. Yeah, let's just speed this one up. We are officially level 20 on this one. Let's just see if we get... What do I need to get the level 21? This one basically needs to go to level 20, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Okay, we are doing the rest. Let's see what else we need. We need level 20 academy. Level 20 academy. Do you need anything else to upgrade? No, you do not. You can upgrade straight away. So I feel like level 20 is gonna be easily reachable, like maybe in like a week or something. And this farm should be possibly ready in like 2 weeks max. Let's just give it 3 weeks just to be certain, but I feel like in 3 weeks max this farm is gonna be ready to supply my main city with all the resources that I need. All I gotta do is just get it to the same server, and I should be good to go with it. Plus I managed to finish tiles and bricks, so there's that as well. Just got me a few good old gems. Let's see if I can get anything VIP with it. No, I really cannot. Okay, so everything is up and running in here. There's no reason for me to stick up any longer. Let's go to the next one. It's gonna take a while for all my farms to be in a good shape, which is level 22 with all 5 marches. Like, that's basically what I'm aiming for. And I do know that it's not gonna be easy to do it, but we got time to spare, so. Like, as soon as I finish these ones, I'm pretty sure that I will be going for another one as well. Well, not one, two. If anything, I've spoken to one of the Season of Conquest kingdoms that I want to get 2 farms on their place and just like transport them over, and they said it's fine with them. They do not really mind, as long as I'm willing to stay at the alliance. I provide my help, give them like the research and everything that they need. They are willing to get me the passport whenever I want to leave. They do not really mind that, so you know, I think I'm actually doing good on this one. Just Green Dude, hey buddy. Again, I'm really sorry for the delay stream. Real life doesn't seem to catch a break with me lately. Oh, we are actually getting the... Nice. Well, this is only like, I only have a farm account in this kingdom, but I'm always like curious. Kingdoms 48 and 50, Wind Camp are with Kingdom 40, Water Camp, Fire Camp. I guess we'll see how this one goes, but again, I don't really mind too much. How's your farm? My farms are going decently well, man. Like, one is already finished. Like, if we go and see my farms right here, basically this one is already finished. I have almost nothing else to upgrade right now, as far as I care, at least for like level 22 farm. So all I'm doing here is collecting. This one is level 20 city hall. I only need like 2 more levels. After that I will be upgrading all my farm place, like my farm buildings, my resource buildings, and I should be good to go. Possibly some tech as well, but it's actually getting real close to the 5 marches, and once it gets there I'm definitely teleporting it to my main kingdom. Then the other 3, of course, they need a lot of work. This one is unfortunately is at 3355, which is not even KVK 1 yet, so I'm gonna need to either do some migration, some back migration into this one, or I'm just like have to wait it out. I still don't know which one of the two I want to do, but probably I will just like wait it out. In the meantime I will like create 2 new accounts, but first of all I want to get this to level 22, so I'm just waiting to at least get these 3 almost finished, and once I finish these 3 I should basically have enough free time to add me a couple more farms. I'm basically aiming at around 8 farms or something, maybe like 9 plus my city hall. That should be around 10, you know, I don't know, but it's kind of too soon to be speaking about dreams, but I'm definitely getting 2 more. I don't know if I'm gonna add more than that, so I'd say well, man, I'd say well. How are you doing? Because Majestic Doug basically just started KVK. I'll be starting my pre-KVK in a bit as well. Like only 7 days. I'm telling you, I really do not feel ready at all, but hopefully I managed to do a lot better than I'm expecting myself to do. Hopefully though. Let's see, do I have anything to upgrade in here? No, not really. Everything is upgrading just fine. This one needs 2 minutes, of course, yeah. Let's see what else. Do I have like 3 hours of speed ups right now? Plus we have the brick and tiles, right? Increase power. Okay, that feels like amazing. Probably will not cut it out, but let's just try it. 24 hours, 8 hours, 3 hours, and that's 15 minutes. Twice 5 minutes. There we go. We should be good to go in here. Just create this one, and I should have one more thing that I can build, so let's just go for the stable. I'm using a couple of speed ups right now since it's the quest anyway. If I use 20 minutes of speed ups, I only get this. Like, this is just dumb. I was expecting a lot more, man. I was expecting a lot more. Okay. I'm probably not gonna get the gems unless I burn through everything. I do not really have the resources to support it though, so I don't want to try it out. Plus it's just a farm, so I'm gonna keep the speed ups for like the late levels whenever I want to speed things up later. For now this should be good enough for this one farm, and everything is up and running. What is like city hall 18? Yeah, only 4 more levels to go. So I'd say it's going good. I'd say the farms are going good. Just like anything else though, they're a pain to deal with, but the rewards are going to be awesome. How much farms did you have again, green dude? I do not remember. I feel like you told me once. I really feel like you told me once. Just that my memory is real bad though. Okay, what can you upgrade in here? Storehouse. Anything else beside that? We can go for the farm. Sun Tzu Charles or Richard Ethelfled? Tough question, man, but probably Richard Ethelflaed. Like, Richard is really good even into Barbs later into the game, so he's good basically into a couple of things. So probably I would go with Richard Ethelflaed. Tough question though. Tough question. Like, it's a lot closer than it seems, at least for me. But if it was me and I had those two choices and I had the for KVK1, yeah, I guess as much, because after KVK1 or KVK2 they kind of like fall off. They're still like playable. I'm not saying that they're like really bad or anything. It's just like new commanders basically get unlocked and then you focus on other stuff. But for KVK1 they should be really good. Even for KVK2 they should be technically decent. They're not the best out there, but they're kind of decent, so you should not really struggle that hard if you do that. But yeah, Richard Ethelflaed, huh? Plus, like, Ethelflaed has even a better AoE for Barbs than Sun Tzu has, because Ethelflaed basically has half a circle and Sun Tzu has like 80 degrees or something. Meaning that, is Ethelflaed 551 good? Yeah, it should be good enough, but the good thing with Ethelflaed is basically you get them daily. Like, if you have unlocked enough of these levels, you are basically getting enough points to support yourself buying the golden statues plus the 3 daily Ethelflaed sculptures. So I'd say for KVK1 you should be somewhere in the 555 or basically 5531 area, I guess. Still, like, 5511 isn't really that bad. Let me just check her out because I wanna make sure that I remember it correctly. Where's the Ethelflaed? This is only my farm count, so where's the Ethelflaed? There she is. So, yeah, damage reduction, okay, 5. Damage bonus for Barbs, XP bonus. Now, this, when I say, okay, the thing with this is basically, you should really think about how much you're gonna farm or chain with Ethelflaed. Like, this is really good, but it's not gonna help you to KVK. This is more like just farm thingy. So now this one is good. So if you are gonna use Ethelflaed for a lot of fighting, then maybe just leave this one for last and try to go with 5 and try to basically upgrade these two at the same time, so you might get a few more points here. Like, do not lock it. Do not lock the 3rd spot. But yeah, she should be decent. Like, I would say that's a really good choice to make. After that, of course, you gotta see what kind of troops you are gonna transition into. You gotta make a decision fast if you're gonna be infantry, if you're gonna be cavalry and stuff like that. Now, Ethelflaed, she's basically all-rounded from what I remember, so it's not like she plays better with a certain type of troop. But later into the game, of course, you gotta decide what troops you're gonna use, because you gotta pick like better commanders when you reach Season of Conquest, basically, which I haven't reached either, but at least from what I know. What did you use in KVK? Well, in KVK I basically used some made up marches, because I was like, I really didn't have enough information about the game, so I'm pretty sure that I made a lot of bad choices. But technically I feel like I went with Charles YSG, but they were not upgraded enough, so I struggled quite a bit. So trust me, my KVK1 and KVK2 really weren't as good. Therefore, if you're gonna look into my past experience, you're not gonna learn a lot. Like, I did a lot of mistakes, man. I joined this game, like, I was a new guy into the game and I didn't know enough, so I made a lot of bad decisions, even upgrading my gathering commanders. Like, I wasted a lot of golden statues and golden stars upgrading my my Cleopatra and my stuff like what's the other guy, Ishida Mitsunari. So I wasted a lot of good resources for dumb stuff. Therefore, I really don't like that. Like, I really hate that about myself. But then again, I was kind of new into the game, so I'm willing to forgive it. But yeah, like I did a lot worse than you. Like you have a lot more information than I do for KVK 1. You've definitely studied the game a lot better. But yeah, like I would say that the pick that you're going for is definitely decent. What kingdom are you in, by the way? If you're like KVK 1, wait a minute. If you are in KVK 1, then probably you're gonna be into something like 33 something. 3350, 3360, something like that. Okay, do I have anything here to research or do I need to upgrade? I need me some gold. I need me some gold. Okay, let's go to the main account now. It's time to start farming. 3398. Okay, you're definitely new. Like that's definitely a new kingdom, even newer than my latest farm. Like my latest farm, well, not one of my latest farm is in 3355, if I'm right. Let's see. So this one is at 3355, about 1,000,000 power, but it's a farm, so the kingdom should be a lot higher than I am. They should be at around 4 to 5 million. I'm not in KVK, just getting ready. Yeah, I would assume like how many days has your kingdom been in? You can basically just like zoom out to the globe, and if you click on your kingdom, it's gonna tell you. Can I not skip this one? Like, thank you CPO man, but I would really prefer that. Okay, this one better be good. Gold gathering speed, infantry defense, cavalry health. So basically, it's worthless. There's nothing good about it. Like, I'm an infantry guy, so I want something with double or triple infantry, man. I don't want that gold gathering speed. It's really not gonna help me. Can you look for me? Of course. Just give me like a moment. Like just a second. Let me finish this. Of course I can look. Come on. I'm getting a lot of stories today. I don't know why, but lots of clicking. So we said what? We said 1398. Let's go like this. Let's hit the search, and if you click the kingdom, it's gonna tell you. So basically you started this game 4 days ago. Well, at least this server started 4 days ago. You might have migrated in or something, I don't know. Like, did you start into this kingdom, or did you start in another kingdom and then migrated over? Because there's like 2 ways to do it. Usually what people do is that they start in another kingdom and then they migrate to the newest one, so they kind of have the advantage over the newest member. It's kind of like a game trick per se. I started there, then you gotta make a choice if you're gonna stay there or migrate. You should still have the beginner's teleports before level 8 city hall, so you still got time to make the choice. But basically what people do is that they start at a kingdom, like let's say, hey buddy, no, my stream should have been today, and in fact it should have been 2 hours ago, but I was hella busy. I came home late, so once more I really effed up the what's it called, the timing, the schedule. So yeah, my bad. So basically what people usually do is that they are gonna start here and they're gonna wait for the city hall to go level 8, but they will not go for level 8, because once you go level 8 you cannot migrate anymore. But basically usually people will stay at this kingdom, they're gonna be like level 7 city hall, and once a new kingdom opens they will just migrate there. Because while the people like you start from 0 into the kingdom, my main is 394 and I got a jumper in 98. Okay, then that's basically what you did. Okay then. Yeah, then you did it right. Like the people who jump in the early stages, they usually have an advantage, so it's actually pretty much recommend it, unless you're in a really good kingdom and you just decide to be there with friends and a good community, so you're kind of like willing to give up that advantage. But most of the time, if you're going like for the advantage over the other players, then of course you want to do that. Yeah, so you did the right choice. Where's the gems though? Like, I'm really looking, I want to farm some gems and then I want to chain some barbs, but everyone is farming gems right now. I feel like no one was farming gems like a week ago. A week ago, no one was farming gems in here. It's like, why did you people start? What happened? Oh my god, it's like someone just whispering in their ear, gather gems. I thought, like, I was actually starting to enjoy it because I could find places to farm gems so easily. I was actually gathering quite a bit of gems, like about 1,000 gems per day. My clan is top 25 in 94. Well, it's the beginning of the kingdom, man, so I'll say it's decent. But listen, the thing with Rise of Kingdoms is that unless you're like with friends, you want to grow as much as you can, and you want to go to like rank 1 or rank 2 or rank 3 with time. It's good that you are at, if it's possible to even be in rank 1, just be there. But that's probably gonna be the place for the whales, so you gotta be really good at the game to keep up with them, or else they will just like kick you out and just tell you to go to one of their farms or something. Point is, like, the stronger the alliance that you are in, the better it's gonna be for you, because you're gonna get a lot more rare gifts, and these things basically they're gonna save your life, man. These are like the advantage that you get. You get the 50 VIP, you get gems, you get books, you get arrows, you get basically speed ups, everything. So you want to make sure that you are in as high of a clan as you can, as high as they are willing to accept you. Now, with a lot of people basically going away, you're gonna have more space to play into it, so you are definitely not gonna be rank 25 like your alliance or whatever alliance that you're gonna be. Usually kingdoms have at max, like, I would say 3 alliances, 4 at max, but usually they have about 1 or 2 main alliance and the rest are just farms. So if you're gonna stay into that kingdom, you will see pretty quickly that a lot of people are gonna jump around. But you want to be like the more powerful, and the more people who pay the alliance has, the more you are basically gonna advance into the game. So make sure that your alliance is as strong as possible, man. Look into that. Do not go for, if you do not have friends there, even then I would just recommend you telling your friends to just move to a stronger alliance. Level 25 isn't like the worst, but trust me, it's not gonna get you anything good. If you're looking to be competitive, you want to be in as strong of alliance as you can, because once the what's it called, once like the Barb forts start, and once like a lot of other objectives start, you want to be into a strong alliance who can basically keep up with the objectives. I did that mistake. I did the mistake of staying into a weak alliance at the beginning because I was like, why not? Because friends. And I wasted so much of my early game. So as you can see by now, I'm a lot behind from my kingdom. Like if you're going to like rank individual power, I'm about rank 350, not even top 300. That's like, that really sucks if you're gonna talk about it. But point is, make sure that you are in a strong alliance. They're gonna basically lift you up. You're gonna get a lot of gems from events and stuff like that, and they're really gonna support you a lot better than weak alliances can. Do not get like emotionally attached to the clan. I guess you're starting a new account. No, I'm not. Ilias Bow is the guy at the chat. I'm not. Like, I'm good, man. I'm good with the farms that I have so far. Trust me, like, I'm good with this. This one is finished. This one is gonna be almost finished in a couple of weeks, and yeah, like these 3, they need a lot of work done after that. Should I leave my people and go to top 9? Yeah, if you can get a good deal for top 9 and you know that your place is secure there, like if you actually meet the requirements, definitely go there. I'm sorry, like I know that there might be like really good people, but you're gonna see that they're gonna slow you down a lot. An alliance who is like level 25 has basically nothing to offer. Whenever we started at the beginning, our alliance was top 20. I feel we even reached top 50, 15 basically, the top 15 places. And at the end, we just started to struggle. Like we just could not keep up with the events because there were not enough powerful members in our place. And I would say we lost about 80% of the members with time. Like we merged with another alliance basically, but we lost a lot of people along the way. So the people that you have friends right now, I'm telling you, you will lose a lot of them. So make sure that you are in a good place when that happens. If I were to like start all over again, I would chase power. To give you like an idea, basically my friends basically right now are at UG, which is the rank 7 alliance, and that's where I'm going in a couple of minutes to do the Age of Osiris, which is basically just an event. But I'm staying at the rank 3 alliance and I'm looking to get over at the rank 2 right now, because the rewards are a lot better. Like I'm staying here because I'm getting a lot more stuff done. I'm doing a lot more forts. I have more people to help me whenever I want to upgrade or heal or whatever I want to do. Yeah, a lot more stuff, man. So yeah, definitely if you can get a good deal to get to a top 10 alliance, then either talk with your friends or something, just like your closest ones, be like, let's just go to this alliance together and cut yourself a deal, and you're gonna love it a lot more there, trust me. That's my advice. Chase power as much as you can. Top 3 alliance or top 10 alliance is a lot stronger than a top 25 alliance, and they can offer you so much more in terms of daily rewards. You're gonna have possibly better leaders, because if the alliance is in top 10, it is there because it has some experienced members into it, and they're gonna teach you the game. If you know nothing about the game, they're gonna teach you a lot about it. Make sure that you play with veterans, basically. That's like the best advice that I can give. How much power is good for KVK 1? I would say somewhere around, like, okay, 10 million is acceptable. Like 10 million is acceptable, but if you were to ask me for like what's a good spot, I would say for a free-to-play player it would be around 12 to 13 million power. But you have plenty of time, trust me. Do not feel bad about it. You have plenty of time to develop. You should have about 2 to 3 months before you reach KVK 1. So do not actually feel like you're behind or something. But yeah, I would say like that's like at least when I did my KVK 1, those were like the most common numbers, like 12 to 15 million power. I was about 8 mil because, like I said, I did a lot of mistakes, so I suffered. Like I suffered a lot in KVK 1. I suffered a lot in KVK 2, but not as much as KVK 1 because I learned a few stuff, and now I'm at KVK 3, and hopefully I struggle a lot less once more. I do a lot better, so that's what I'm looking for. But if you were to ask me like numbers, yeah, for a free-to-play player, above 10 million for sure. Also get yourself like some, whenever the time is right, see how KVKs are played, look at the marches, look at the field fighting, look at how to basically exploit every possible way so you can earn your rewards. See how you can waste the AP. Like that's like the most important thing about the KVK 1. You gotta learn how to manage AP, where to spend them and where to not spend them. Like if you see my AP points right now, I have not enough of them. I could have had a lot more. I did mistakes at the beginning, but I'm not doing them anymore, so my AP is definitely in a better shape than they were at the beginning when I first started to play the game. So basically, for KVK 1, make sure that you learn how to use the AP. Look at the events. Most likely your kingdom leadership, they're gonna tell you where to spend and not to spend the AP, but you should know yourself as well. Like you gotta do you. See the events that you're gonna get. Be like, I'm gonna spend this much AP here to get this many rewards, and then I'm gonna save this AP for these later events, because I see a lot of people burning up real quickly. They basically do the mistake of wasting every single AP that they have at the beginning of KVK, and then at the end of KVK they have nothing left to use. I did it. I did a mistake. I'm not gonna act almighty. I use all my 2k for Barbs. You can use your daily XP AP for anything. It's the extra that I'm worried about. Like even this you can use, like it's daily, it's free. The extra, you should be really looking into how you can use them and where to use them and where not to use them, depending on the rewards. Like you gotta, basically the thing is you gotta watch out in KVK. Well, not KVK, into Rise of Kingdoms into general. You should be looking into your AP points, you should be looking into your speed ups, and you should be looking a lot into your golden statues and golden stars, where to upgrade them. If you know how to use those for stuff, you basically know about 60% of the game. What kingdom am I? I am at 3207 right now. And we had a really bad KVK2. I'm sorry to say that. I love my kingdom, but we had a really bad KVK2. And unfortunately we were into a lot of drama, but basically we had all 7 kingdoms turned against us. And we could not get not even 10% of the rewards that I wanted to get from KVK2. So it really went bad for me. It sucked. I'm really hoping that KVK3 is somehow better than the first few KVKs. But if anything, we are gonna start KVK into, like, we're gonna start KVK 3 in, what is it, like 6 days, 7 days, 7 days. So we are very close. Well, let's just pre-KVK the events, but we should know which our enemies and our allies are, and that's really important, because I want to take a good look and see if we have any chances. Like, imagine investing too hard into a KVK where you have no chances of winning because your allies suck and your enemies are a lot better. So if that happens, chances are I'm not gonna waste a lot of my resources on a lost KVK. Was 3212 in your KVK? They were basically, I was part of 3212 whenever I did KVK 1, and then I migrated over to 3207. The reason as to why I migrated over from 3212 is because, unfortunately for me, they were too powerful. They were too powerful of a kingdom. The way that Rise of Kingdoms works basically is that kingdoms are technically divided into ranks. Like, they're not really written anywhere, but usually, like, they kind of like divide them in ranks. And 3212 used to be an Imperial Kingdom when I left them. They were like the best. Like, we won KVK 1 by, we even beat 2 enemies. Oh, come on, do not move that much, you little ass. They have only one strong alliance, 3212. I don't know how they are right now because they lost KVK 2, but KVK 1 they were like beasts. And I thought to myself, these guys are gonna be really powerful. They're gonna be an Imperial Kingdom, so I'm not gonna be here when that happens, because the thing is, if the alliance, what's it called, if the how can I say this, like, if the kingdom is too strong, your enemies are gonna be stronger as well, because you're gonna match up with stronger enemies, and if you're not strong enough, you are not gonna be doing that well. So you want to make sure that you stay in a kingdom where you can do well. Like, you know, whales play with whales, sharks play with sharks, dolphins play with dolphins, and fish play with fish, you know? If you're gonna try and beat a whale, if you want to go like into 1960 or something, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna be good news for you. You're gonna stay there. You can stay there, even if somehow you manage to like land a spot, which would be magical. But it's not gonna do you any good. Your account is not gonna do any good. You're not gonna perform. You're not gonna get your rewards. They're gonna beat you to dust. So that's why Rise of Kingdoms is a lot more strategical than people think. You don't want to be at the wrong kingdom. You want to be at the right kingdom for you. What's the right kingdom for you might not be for someone else. Like Wales, of course, they can play in 3207, no problem. They're gonna kick ass here. But if they go to like 1960, they're gonna struggle because it's gonna be against other Wales. They are weak. They have only one strong alliance. I was there. I don't remember you at 3212. Like, what alliance were you in, Ben? Our leadership instead waits for HAKVK, and it's gonna take a while in 2910. Oof. My kingdom are one alliance kingdom. Well, the way the meta is, one alliance kingdoms basically benefit more. As much as I would want to be like, as much as I want Rise of Kingdoms to be more of, have like more members per kingdom, the thing is that the way it's working right now, unfortunately, is that it's more one alliance KVK. Like more rewards, like a lot of them, like about 60% of the rewards that you're gonna get from a KVK are usually at alliance level. If you're gonna get like what's it called? If you're gonna get a pass or something, that's like alliance rewards. If you're gonna get a certain, if you're gonna do raids, that's alliance rewards. So that kind of sucks. The way the meta is, unfortunately, one alliance kingdoms have a lot more benefits than 3 alliance kingdoms. Or 2 alliance kingdoms, but I don't like that. Personally, I do not like that. I feel like that's boring. Like if the whole kingdom has like 100 members, there's like no life into it. Like, but that's the way it is though. That's the way it's working right now. I don't want it to be this way, but that's the way it's working right now. Now I was in KVK 3 there. I was in top 2. Okay. If you were in KVK 3, then of course I don't know much about it, but at the beginning of 3212 I was there, and it was actually going really well. I don't know why they fell off. If anything, I have like really good relationships with one of their kings. Well, a lot, like 2 or 3 of them, but one in particular I have some really good relationships with Sharon. She's a really good person, and she actually helped me out quite a bit whenever I was in 3212, and she even wanted to give me one of the king spots later, because I don't know, like I said that whenever I started playing I had a lot of time for Rise of Kingdoms, so I was playing the game a lot. I wasn't playing good enough, I didn't have enough information, but they said, you no worries man, I can teach you. But I told her I'm sorry, I really don't think that I will have enough time into the future to play king. I just want to be like a soldier, you know. I don't want to, even into this alliance that I'm at right now, I was offered like R4 position a couple of days ago, and I actually refused it because I'm sorry, but I really do not have enough time for that. It's like, you gotta realize that leadership basically comes with responsibilities. There's jobs and there's stuff that you gotta do. So nah, I'm not gonna do that. But I had some really good relationships with their king, and if I ever want to go back into 3212 again, I can go back anytime. You're kind of like making me curious though. Why do you say that 3212 is really so bad right now? Like, I actually thought that even though they lost KVK 2, they were like in a decent spot, not the best one, but you said they have only one alliance who's active? By the way, green dude, how far until do you actually go for the KVK? Like you said, it takes a while, but how much is a while? Okay. That should be. So they have D12. So D12 in here. V12, like this should be the main alliance. Like V12 should be the main alliance if I'm not mistaken. Unless they changed something or it. Yeah, there's Sharon. She should be king. Yep. So like I said, I have some really good relationships with her. And that's E12. Should be like the second strongest alliance, yes. So I'll say the numbers are good. It's just that they're like 3 alliances, so whatever enemies they're gonna be playing against, I really fear for them, because they're really gonna be into a tough KVK. I'm definitely not gonna go over there. I meant something else. They are really strong. They are strong, yeah, but like I said, the stronger the kingdom, the stronger are gonna be the enemies that you're gonna match up against. So you want to make sure that if you want Why did I even jump accounts? What the hell? I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. Anyway, like if you're gonna play into a certain kingdom, make sure they're within your ability to beat the enemies. Like for me, I'm into a lower, like rank B, basically, kingdom. It's not even a rank B kingdom, it's a low rank B, like a low B. No, it's kind of like at the end of B, just at the beginning of C. And I'm actually really happy about it. Like I can barely keep up with whatever is going on here. Imagine me going to a stronger kingdom. Now I'm sure that if I actually learn the game a lot better and I invest a lot more time into the game, I can definitely do more, but for now this should be good enough. Days to wait for a spot in Heroic Anthem, I will say a few weeks. It's as simply as KVK. Are the rewards? Like, if the KVK is simple, why not take it, you know? Of course, the rewards matter a lot, but at the end of the day, it's better to get easy rewards, but get them, than not get any rewards at all into a harder KVK. What you think? Like, in my opinion, I would definitely go for the easier rewards any single day, because from what I've learned from this game is that even easy, it's not actually easy, it's average. People say like whenever something is easy, they're like, you know, I was into this kingdom, they were like C or something, so. And then I go into a C level kingdom and I realize it's definitely not easy as they say it is. It took me like 2 months to jump again because they didn't want to give me passes. Yeah, like I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Like I got a pass real quickly. Yeah, it's kind of sad that they will not give passes. Usually kingdoms try to give passes to whichever does good enough. But even if you do not do good enough, they will give you time to get your pass. How long do you play this game for? I've been playing this game for not a lot of time, to be honest, about 6 months, if not less. So yeah, I'm not like the most experienced guy into the game right now. I'm actually technically quite new, I would say. Like I know a few stuff. I would say I have average knowledge of the game. I know a few stuff, but there's a lot of other stuff that I still have to learn as well. For example, what it feels to be into a Season of Conquest, because I'm only KVK 3 right now. Sorry, I meant to say it's the simplest Season of Conquest KVK, only Crystal Tech and Favors. Yeah. Okay, I haven't been to a Season of Conquest right now, but I've seen some stuff over YouTube, so technically I understand what you're saying. Every Season of Conquest Kingdom has Crystal Tech, but the Season coins are there to purchase very good rewards. Yep. Why do you not jump, man? Like if you usually if the leadership makes dumb decisions, that's like the moment to jump. That's what I would do technically. Like when I first started the game, I did the mistake of being too loyal, I guess, to the alliance and to the kingdom. But at the end I realized that it's not actually about being loyal, or well, I'm not being like betrayer or anything, but all I mean is that at the end of the day, not always the alliance is looking for the same rewards or path that you are having. So you kind of want to make sure that you see if whatever you want and whatever your alliance wants is the same, or whatever your kingdom wants is the same. If your leadership has other plans, then just jump, you know. Check your chat. I'm seeing nothing. Like, have you sent like anything else? Check your chat. Let's see. It took me like 2 months to jump. That's basically your previous message. So is there anything else I should look into it? The Rise of Kingdoms, bro. Oh, okay. That's kind of like. Okay, the thing with chats in Rise of Kingdoms is that I technically open them sometimes, but I'm also worried that sometimes people might basically abuse it with it. So that's basically your account, huh? That is Alliance level 9. It doesn't really look much like A new alliance. Sure, why not? Oh, I see. Well, you can use this account as a farm, basically. Like, you can actually use that account as a farm. Have you ever thought about it? Like, whatever it's gonna happen, you keep that account, you keep developing it, but like in a farm way. You just invest into basically your gathering commanders, into your gathering technology, and you don't really focus that hard into the other stuff. And whenever you jump into like KVK 2 or something, you migrate that over. Well, whenever you jump into like Season of Conquest, you basically migrate that one over, and you're gonna be in a lot. Like, you're gonna have a farm, man. That's like a 9 million account right there. Why throw it? That's the one mistake that I made. Like, if you look into my accounts, basically into my farms, where are they? If you look into my farms, this account I had for like, this was my first account, and then this is the second account. But I jumped, like I actually abandoned the game here, and then I started here. But I left this, and it was about 1 million of power as an account. I actually left it, when in fact I could have just used it as a farm. So that was definitely a mistake for me. But I learned that now, so I'm developing it over, and I should bring it over to 3207 real, maybe like Season of Conquest or something. So it's not gonna be for KVK 3, which we have right now, but in a couple of months that city is coming home, and that city is gonna gather for daddy. It's gonna gather lots of resources and make me rich. New resources, of course. That's my plan. Yeah, that's a good plan. And also make sure like to have a couple of other farms as well. I would say somewhere around, at least make sure that you have 3 or 4 at least. Like, that's like the bare minimum that you're gonna be needing for KVK. You technically want to aim somewhere around 1 billion resources for KVK. Like, that's a good plan. If you plan on fighting a lot, you want to plan at least 1 billion resources. At like the bare minimum should be around 500 million, I would say. Because once the KVK starts, your main account, you should not farm any resources at all. What you want to farm is basically you want to farm the gems, and you want to do the, oh, there we go, it's free, thank you. You want to do the gems, you want to do the barbs, you want to do the forts, basically. You gotta do the guardians. Like, you want to basically, on your main city, you want to do anything else besides farming, because you're gonna be hella busy with doing a lot more important stuff. Your farms, they should be the ones who actually do the resource collection for you. But your main city, you should not collect almost nothing for KVK besides gems, because you want to get that, like, basically your main objective should be the VIP 14. VIP 14 is going to give you those 3 legendary commander sculptures that you are very much going to need, and make sure that you actually reach it as soon as possible. Every single day that you do not have VIP 14, you're basically losing 3 golden statues. The same goes with me. Like, right now I'm only VIP 11, so every single day that goes by, I'm losing 2 golden sculptures that I could have gotten if I'd gathered more gems. And that's what I actually plan to do into KVK 3. I plan to fight a lot and to also gather a lot of gems. I only got 9 right now, VIP 9. Well, then you should definitely make sure you get yourself to 10, man, because at 10 you start getting 1 legendary sculpture. So that's like the bare minimum that you gotta have. Start collecting gems. Like, whenever you got free time and you have more resources than you need, you collect gems. And whenever KVK starts, you're gonna have those awesome 30 gems to 40 gems spots, and you want to make sure that you collect them, man. You want to make sure that you collect them. Like this one is 20, you're gonna have like 30 gems. And a cool trick to do is that whenever you're gonna farm something, you make sure that you send more troops, so that once you finish this spot, your troops do not come all the way home to actually go back to collect again, but you can just send them over to the next spot right away. That's gonna save you a lot of time. So yeah, try these advices out. They're definitely gonna help you with your development. Try to get farms, man. Try to get farms into the kingdom that you are right now. Make a farm right now. Have 2 accounts for that kingdom. Whenever you reach KVK 1, you're gonna have a farm that's gonna collect for you. So basically your main account is gonna focus on the most important stuff, and your farm is gonna collect the resources that you very much need. If I was you, that's what I would do right now if I were to start the game all over again. From what I've learned, farms are the most important stuff into the Rise of Kingdoms. They basically determine whenever you're gonna win or lose the KVK. Of course, there's like troops matter, commanders matter, but if you don't have the resources, you're gonna, no matter how good your commanders are, the enemy can basically outnumber you. You will not have enough resources to heal your troops, you will not have enough resources to train your troops, and you're definitely not gonna have enough resources to do anything. Do not get into that trap. I got into that trap. Like whenever I started KVK 1, I had less than 20 million resources. Were you ever gotten 0? No, but I never actually fought that well because I didn't have enough resources. Like I said, that's like I made the mistakes of farms. I didn't have enough resources. Whenever we went for KVK 1 or KVK 2, I really did not have enough resources. And it was a really bad mistake for me. So when KVK started, every single time that I would have like 50k wounded troops, I would just basically struggle. I need to then collect resources for a couple of days to then fight more, you know, so I could heal them back. And that was really bad for me, because I basically didn't do anything at all. So try to have the resources, man. When your king says that you will need a lot of resources for KVK, they're not joking around. The same goes for universal speed-ups. I made the mistake when doing the alliance mobilization event. Yes, speed-ups are important as well. Definitely, and the general speed-ups are basically the best. So because whatever happens, you can train troops, you can heal troops, you can do research, which of course I would not actually recommend into a Season of Conquest, into a KVK. Like into a KVK, you either use the speed-ups to heal troops or you use the speed-ups to train troops, one of the two. But point is, yes, he's right, like Green Dude is right. You gotta make sure that you have those speed ups as well, man. Like, think about it like this. Rise of Kingdoms, it's a lot about resources. This off season right now it's boring, but it's definitely very much needed. People do not realize that. People think that the off season is something boring, that's not really worth to play, that you should just like get off the game, not do much, and just wait for KVK. No, but this is exactly what this is. This is preparation for KVK. You make sure that you do every single event that you can possibly do, so you can get those speed ups. Like, you need this. You might be yourself a look and be like, it's only like 30 minutes. Why would I actually go through all this just for like 30 minutes? But no, you need this. If you do this for a full month, you will have about 3 to 4 weeks of speed ups, and they're gonna help you quite a bit into your KVK. So yeah, man, make sure that you actually prepare really good for KVK. I can give you some decent advices for sure. Like, stay at the stream for a while, and I can definitely hit you up with a couple of advices, I guess. The reason why I say stay at the stream is not because it's like a requirement. Like, even if you come here for like 5 minutes, you ask your question and leave, it's pretty much the same. But it's like, sometimes I really cannot remember all this stuff at the same time, so it's kind of like one of those broad questions. It's like, what do I do to get myself ready for KVK 1? You know, it's kind of like, how do I live? And there's a lot of advices to be said, and usually I don't remember anything. Majestic Duck is back in the house. Hey, man. And I hit 30 million power, but I'm gonna lose a bunch in KVK. Yeah, that's given, but I'm really good. It's actually awesome that you reached 30 million power. Like, that's actually impressive. You are definitely better than I am. How many troops you have, man? Like, for the next KVK? Should be a Season of Conquest right now, right? Like, let me see how much troops I have for this KVK. Total number of units. Okay, I have more here, so there should be around 250 cav right here. I have 350 infantry and 250 archers, basically. 840k infantry, 250 cavs, 200k archers. Damn, man, you actually are numbering me by about 500,000. I'm guessing those are all T4, right? You do not have T5, right? For the moment, you should not have T5 just yet. With how many troops did you fight on KVK1? With about 100k of each, but trust me, those are not the numbers that you want to have. You want to have at least 150k of each, and for your main troop type, it's best if you have 200k and up. So those are basically like the numbers they want to chase for. Sheesh. Duck. 850, man, look, what the hell. I use all my training boosts for T4 infantry. I still have a few, like I should have a lot of training boosts right now, to be honest. Let's see. I still have one 20k, I have 5 10k and a couple of this other stuff right here. Let's see though, how much speed ups do I have? Like in terms of speed ups, I'm doing, I would say, decently well. Could be better, could be better. I wasted a lot of them, but I still have a lot of them. Like general speed ups, I'm actually doing quite well. So I remember, if I'm not mistaken, I have somewhere around 180 days to 200 days of speed ups. But I make sure to save them for like hard times. I used a few though, like right now I've actually set up my, what's it called? I've set up my 50k at infantry and my 50k at my barracks, and my cavs at 50k, and I have 20k on my archers because I didn't have any more 50ks. But yeah, I set up my training, my Pre-Kvk training as well, and whenever the time comes, I know that I will be using a lot of speed ups to get it up for Pre-Kvk. During KVK, do you want some reports? I can send you a couple if you'd like. Of course, man. You can send me reports, and if I got time, I will make sure to follow some of your fighting as well. You just let me know. Like if I'm ever live and you're fighting, let me know. I'll definitely cover you up. Why not? Like that should be interesting stuff. Everyone wants to see people fight, and I'm actually really invested into KVK's history. Like everyone loves drama, everyone loves stuff like that. So of course, send me reports. Any one of you, not just like Doc, any one of you who has some interesting stuff to share, like whenever you're fighting, whenever you're doing something interesting, just let me know. Send it over. Like I have free time right now. These 2 hours, of course I'm training, I'm doing everything else, but at the same time I make sure to have some moments with you guys as well. So do not hesitate to send me interesting stuff. During KVK, yes. So yes, the answer to that, Duck, is yes, and to anyone else. I feel like I'm gonna lose this one. I'm gonna lose it. It was a good chain. I don't know why I went for the triple. I know that I didn't have enough health. Sadly, my reports are expired right now. It's okay, man. No worries about it. You have your next KVK incoming, so I'm willing to wait. You know, in League of Legends, we call this one a fast recall. Basically, it means that these troops are gonna come faster home. How much do I have? Like right now, I'm actually looking at my areas of resistance. Those are like the most important stuff right now for me, because I want to get that. I want to get the tower at 25. Of course, I'm not gonna unlock my tier 5 just yet, but I want to set everything up for it. What kingdom are you in? Just we do it. Is it at 2910? Yeah, 2910. I believe I said it right. Ah, never mind. He replied. By the way, Elias, do you know how to do the chaining? Like, do you know how to chain barbs? It was basically what I was doing, like the whole time that I was speaking, and I was like doing barbs. Like that's actually a really important thing about the game as well. So make sure that you learn it if you do not know it yet. If you know it, that's even better. Yes, okay then, that's good. That's good. Make sure that you chain barbs as much as you can if you got free time, because I don't know how old you are or what you do during your day if you have free time for the game. But if you have time to actually cover up, like barb chaining is gonna take you about 1 hour or 2 hours depending on how many marches you have, but it's definitely worth it. You'll get like triple the rewards. So like the way I can put it up is like the best way to spend your AP is if you can chain, then you go for the barbs. If you cannot chain, you go for the barb forts. Like barb forts definitely have better rewards than barbs, but barb chaining has better rewards than barb forts. So that's the way I would rank them, and that's the way everyone would basically rank the way of you spending your AP. Make sure that you spend your AP right. Spend your AP where you have the most the most rewards. Anyway, man, good night and have a good one, and thank you for stopping by the stream. Thank you for the like, thank you for the subscribe, thank you for everything that you could have done if you have done it. I appreciate that. Man, I still have about 1100 AP to spare, so this is definitely not gonna be easy for me. I have a lot of AP, but you know, sometimes whenever you do the whole chaining, but you do it with only one march, it's a pain in the behind. I definitely need one more march. I need my YSG maxed out, but I cannot waste my golden statues just yet. I gotta wait a bit more. Oh, by the way, I should remember to get myself to UG before the day's over, because I'm going there for the Age of Osiris, basically. I'm telling you, like the last Age of Osiris that I did, I got my 10k there, and I was like super happy about it. And I've won with them 3 Age of Osiris in a row, so I'm telling you, I'm not doing my AOO anywhere else right now. These guys are just amazing. I don't know, whenever it's like leadership thing or whatever it is, but we are winning Age of Osiris like crazy right there. Those golden statues are coming home and everything else, and it's awesome. How much power you got? Your T5? You give me T5 vibes? I don't remember either, to be honest, if he hasn't unlocked his T5 just yet. But probably, yeah. Now, last AOO was a 1v1. Damn, that's amazing, because you can basically just farm and you'll be good. Like, all you gotta do is farm, basically. And you'll get your 10k points. I used to think that whenever we didn't have enough enemies, it would be impossible to get the points, but then I learned that even if you just farm, you can get the 10k. So after that, I was like, I don't even want to fight anyone. I just want to get my 10k. I want to get my golden statues and just go home. Against the T5 players, and he lost because he had no strategy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 34.2 million. Castle is annoying to upgrade. Oh, you mean this one? It's kind of amazing whenever you play a lot of other games, because usually what you guys call the city hall, we call the castle. So whenever you said that you were 34.2 million power and you had trouble upgrading the castle, I thought to myself, he actually cannot upgrade his city hall. How? He should have upgraded that like 10 years ago. I always mistake them for one another. I don't even know why they made it like this. F5, F1, and now we press 1, and that's good to go. We made them into a formation. By the way, what level? I have my castle only level 17 and 18. But then again, I don't feel like I need any higher level. What you think? Because I'm not usually gonna be the guy who's gonna rally into a KVK. So I would say, like, besides Barb forts and stuff like that, I don't really need to actually focus, like hard focus that much on the castle, man. Like, what's your opinion on it, Green Dude? Or Majestic Dog as well, because you both are like a lot more powerful than I am, so you should know better into this stuff. Is the castle even worth it? Like, to actually hard focus on, or just like it's one of those stuff that unless you're like the rally leader, you just let go and whenever it happens. I mean, I'm definitely getting the gems. How much do I have? Like, let me just check. So I have like, I need like 300 more in order to do it. But because I'm chaining a lot of barbs, I don't really have I really do not have enough books just yet. Castle level 19, City Hall 25. Yeah. I guess I was wondering, like, is it worth it to actually hard focus on the castle if you're not really like the rally leader of the kingdom? Of course, everyone wants the 2 million march. But it's like, am I ever gonna use it? Like, into a KVK, I'm not exactly gonna do rallies. I'm just gonna be the guy who's gonna join the rally. I'm not the whale. I'm just like the fish. I'm waiting for the whale to come. Personally, I'm right now I'm not exactly spending time on doing Barb force and to get the books. I'm just trying to get my arrows, because I want to get my watchtower at level 25 so I can upgrade my academy at level 25, so whenever I'm basically ready for my tier 5 units, I have nothing else stopping me besides that thing alone. You actually need to upgrade your castle to 25 to get tier 5. Wait a minute. Wait, whoa, what? No. Is it? Huh? I thought to upgrade my academy I need my watchtower at 25. So. Huh? No way. Nah, you guys are trolling me right now. No freaking way. Come on. It's not time to play games, guys. Heh. No way. Come on, I'm pretty sure I looked into it, and don't make me speed this one up because I'm gonna do it. Like, oh my gosh, you guys are gonna kill me. If this is a game, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be really pissed. Okay, so to get this to level 25, I need the level 25 watchtower. Watchtower. It's not castle, it says watchtower, so I should be good, right? 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 Like, it says watchtower, so, you know, I'm upgrading my watchtower. Watchtower does not equal castle. Castle does not equal watchtower. So what am I missing here, guys? Come on, what exactly am I missing? Where is the castle needed? I know, because I'm at this stage. I wanna, like, it feels more like a stage of self-denial, man. Trust me. Like, if that thing is true, that's the stage that I'm gonna be in. I'm gonna be in the stage of self-denial. Really though? No. That's like the worst news that I could have gotten today. I'm telling you. And where did the barbs go? What the hell? It's not. I cannot believe that to be true. Where do you exactly need your castle? Can anyone like explain that to me, please, please, please? Where do you exactly need your castle to go for the tier 5 troops? You need 25 watchtower, which needs storehouse at 25. Oh my gosh, no. This needs hospital at 25, which needs castle at 25. Nah, come on. That's like the worst. Nah. What the hell? Dude, I thought I was like super close. All I need to do was get me like 3,000 more arrows and I was good to go. Shit, man. Is tier 5 really such a huge pain in the behind? That's gonna take me like a whole, not a year, but definitely a couple of 6 months. Oh my gosh, man. That's like just... Nah, come on. Level 25 watchtower, level 25... F you, Rise of Kingdoms. Come on, you gotta be joking me. No freaking way. No freaking way. Level 25 storehouse. Level 25 storehouse needs level 25 hospital, which needs level 25 castle. Shit. Wow. I never saw this coming. I'm gonna be honest, I never saw this thing coming right now. It is possible to gem though if you put aside stuff like wheels and egg events. I mean, it's not, that's not really the problem. You know, like I just, the thing is, the amount of gems that I'm getting to KVK, which you're talking about, Duck, is kind of like the gems that I want to spend to get my VIP points. So if I'm gonna spend them on other stuff, that's gonna be a really huge pain in the behind. So I'm definitely not gonna be wasting gems on my castle. I'm just gonna waste gems on my VIP. But damn though, I really didn't think myself that it was such a long as... I didn't really think it was such a long as process. I thought to myself, I'm just gonna take the tower at 25 and then I'm just gonna take my academy at 25 and that should be enough. But that's basically, from what I'm gathering, that's about 2,000 gems here just to get it to level 25, plus 2,000 gems here to get it to level 25, plus 2,000 gems, no, storehouse, plus 2,000 gems here to get it to level 25, plus 2,000 gems here to get to level 25, plus 2,000 gems here to get to level 25. That is 10,000 gems that I will be needing just to... Besides the other stuff, I will be needing 2,000 gems. Can you believe that? Wow. Okay, I'm basically... I lost it. This thing really was not how I expected it to be. Holy hell. Why? Why Rise of Kingdoms? Why? This thing is just... no, man. This is a big ass problem right now. I never thought that was gonna be the case. I thought to myself, I'm really goddamn close to doing this. Come on, don't you move right now. Let me AoE you. Bad boy. Bad Barbs. Anyway, I gotta research something. Let's see if I have like a research running here. And are the titles open? Hopefully they are. It seems like that. God damn it, we have nothing here. So we gotta go for like a small... We gotta go for like a small research. Because I'm not gonna get the extra buff. So let's go for scientist, please. Hopefully someone gives it to me. But wow though, that was just a real big surprise. So what should I go for right now? Like, I kind of want to max out my infantry before I do anything else, but this one is gonna take 21 days. It's gonna take like 21 days and I don't want to go through that because I do not have yeah, I do not exactly have the speed ups for that. I do not have the rooms for the research speed up, so I don't want to go for the 20 days without that. So instead I might do like something smaller, like I might do my cavalry or something. I don't know. Still building your farms? Hey man, what up? Welcome back. Yep, I'm still, well, this is my main city, but I'm also building my farms as well. Like, it's gonna take a while before they're ready. I would say somewhere around, let's see, let's just go through my farms right now. Just a minute. Well, this one is ready. I'm doing nothing here besides like a couple of maybe gathering tech. This one should be, it's like city hall level 20, so it definitely has about 1 month or more to work into it. Not to get like, to get to city hall 22 is easier, but I'm gonna have to add all the resource buildings as well. And then again, these three, they're gonna take about 2 to 3 months. So yeah, that's a lot of work to be done, but I'm thinking myself, once I get those farms up and running and I'm gonna have those 1 billion resources per KVK, it should be actually go really well for me. You know, the more resources you have, the more you can afford to fight into a KVK. I see a lot of people running out of resources. Plus, you gotta think it like this, even if you cannot be the best of fighters, you can still, like, whenever you ran out of troops yourself or speed ups, you can basically support other people with resources so they can fight. And if the kingdom wins, you win. So resources is the main thing. Exactly. Exactly, like I really do agree with that. I feel to myself like the same way. If you do not have resources going on well, the rest doesn't even matter. Speed ups are like important as well. Yes, definitely, which you should be good on since you chain. I feel like I have decent resources, decent speed ups at least. I wasted a few on like, oh my head, I cannot chain this one without the flood anymore. I want to try it out, but I don't feel like. Come on. No, I'm still out of what I should be, right? It keeps moving further and further. This one is definitely not gonna happen. Let's see though, my speed ups. Okay, my training speed ups kind of low key suck because I wasted a lot of them, but my healing speed ups, they should be good. So for my KVK, I should definitely be in a good spot. I feel like I'm in a good spot. Plus I have a lot of general speed ups. Do you have any plans for T5 yet? I was basically discussing that with my friends just a while back. And any idea when you'll max castle? Everyone knows that you gotta max castle for T5 besides me. That's exactly what we were talking about 5 minutes ago. So basically I thought, okay, it was kind of funny. I thought to myself that in order for me to get my T5, all I need to do was upgrade my watchtower, which needs basically the arrows of resistance. And once you get the watchtower to 25, you basically take your academy to 25. And I knew nothing that watchtower for 25 you need the storehouse needs the hospital, and the hospital needs the castle. So whenever the guys, my friends here, were talking about how I need to max castle for T5, I was being like, no, I do not need to do that. What you talking about? So yeah, if it's about maxing castle, man, my castle is only level 17 right now, and I have a lot of work to do in it. So I would say about 6 to 8 months before I even, maybe like a full year or something, but I would kind of skeptical about a full year. But if I'm not like serious enough about it, I can see it happened. Like I can see myself taking another full year to do my tier 5. It's a hard thing for tier 5s, to be honest. I didn't even know that, man. I'm telling you, I learned that thing like 5 minutes ago. It's look at this. This is my friend right now. Oh, just give me a moment because I gotta pick me a research. But I'm gonna show you in a minute. 21 days, huh? Give it or take it, I'll take it. Look at this. This is basically my friend from the chat, like just green dude, and he sent me this like, what is it, like 2303. That's literally about 8 minutes ago. I didn't even know this thing. Like, oh my god, like whenever I looked into it, I was F my life. Look at this. Look at my poor castle right now. It's level 17 to 18, and I do not even have the 900 to upgrade it, let alone to take it all the way to 25. So how I'm gonna do that, I don't know. All I know is that starting tomorrow I'll be needing to do a lot of barbs forts instead of barb chains, and that really does suck, man. I wasn't expecting it. I'm telling you, I really wasn't expecting that to be the case. If anything, I was glad. I was glad that I only needed to upgrade one of them, not both of them. Like the worst news I could have gotten for 2024 so far. By the way, do you have T5 yourself, man? I'm guessing that you do have. My main account is close to his. You should do force with your farm. Yes, I definitely should do force with my farm, but my farm still is not. It only has like tier 2, and I'm not powerful enough to cover like all the damage needed. So that's why I'm not doing force with my farms right now. I need my farm to basically get some tier 3 or tier 4 in order for me to do that, or I need to get with tier 5. Or spend gems during. Yeah, I know, man, but the thing is with gems, I'm kind of because I'm like VIP 11. I low-key want to push for that VIP 14 before I do anything else, and I feel like VIP 14 is a lot more important than tier 5. Like tier 5 are good, but if you cannot upgrade your commanders, you know, doesn't matter if your troops are T5 or T4, you're still gonna lose them. Plus, you're gonna need a lot more speed ups to maintain them, and a lot more resources. Funny story, I'm in 2954 and I do not have tier 5 yet. Oh, I thought you had them. I actually thought you had tier 5, man. So you and me are on the same struggle. Okay, that's good. Like, at least I feel like I'm not the only one suffering. So again, I don't exactly feel good that you're suffering, but at the same time, it feels like I have friends that know exactly what I'm going through. I could get it right now, but I was waiting for 20 gold heads events. It's tell you to spend your gems on, I'm guessing. Yeah, of course, but like gold heads are more important than tier 5 in my opinion. Like tier 5 are good, but you can win your KVK even with tier 4 technically. You can do low level force and just join with 1 troops for a farm and you still get like 5 books. That is true. I should definitely attempt that. I should definitely attempt that one. Yeah, I should definitely actually do it because I only get like 4 books if I'm not mistaken per fort right now. Man, that thing really got me going though. The fact that I cannot believe this. I really cannot believe this, that I need my tier 5 right now. You are correct, commanders are absolutely the most important, followed by equipment and tier 5. I hope so. I really hope that I'm correct, otherwise I'm just basically making the wrong choice for like 6 months in a row. By the way, I'm sorry because I'm kind of sick and I have some throat pain, that's why I'm kind of talking weird today. On VIP 14 I've maxed my castle too. That's nice. Wait, what season what SOC are you in? Like how many KVKs have you had in Season of Conquest? For you to have all that, either you're like hella lot better than I am, and I'm not saying you're not, I'm just KVK 6, 1 year and 2 months playing ish. Okay, if I could achieve what you have in that amount of time, I would be actually really happy. So for you playing 14 months and having VIP 14 and castle and everything ready, I would say you're doing a pretty good job, man. So yeah, congrats. Like VIP 14 is like the most important stuff. After that, I would say VIP 15 gives you a lot more powerful. So even here it's amazing. After that, you can basically just focus more on other stuff. Of course, VIP 18, awesome, but like VIP 14 is like definitely the most important one, and after that it should be VIP 15. VIP 16 kind of, in my opinion at least, sucks. It's really not that good from what I've seen. You get some stuff like the action point limit, but nothing that big on it. VIP 17 then it's big because you have the training speed, and of course you get the action point limit plus 350, so it's worth it, and the damage plus 5%, which is the most important stuff. And of course VIP 18 just gets you like to whole new levels. So can I just edit this so you can see my city? Of course, man. You joking? Maybe you haven't been on my stream enough, but you can do whatever you want. As long as you do not send porn, stuff like that, that's basically gonna ruin my whole YouTube channel. You can do all the rest just fine, no worries. Everyone, basically anyone who's on the chat has usually added me into the game. Like this, the one that you see right here is basically the just green dude 45. And if I just go down, I'm pretty sure that Majestic Duck is here as well. There you go, there's Rolls the duck, basically. Of course you can add me about. Let me just, like, this is basically my username and my ID if you need them to add me up. Normally you should be needing only the username, but you never know. By the way, I'm liking the fact that I'm kind of like building a fun community in here. You know, like whenever I started before, I didn't have that. 41. Okay, this is nice. This is actually really nice. You've killed 120 million of tier 5, man. That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna jump into that later, but first, this is just amazing though. Let me see. Of course I cannot really see your commanders. You gotta maybe like send them with screenshots and stuff like that, but okay. Oh, so you're into a KVK, you're into a coalition right now. Okay, nice. You should. This is like the first rank alliance of your kingdom. I'm guessing it is. If I'm guessing this one is like the first rank alliance, right? W, yes. This is the one that you are in, right? Oh, you're actually in R4. What the hell? Nice, man. I didn't even know that you were part of the leadership. That's amazing for you. Oh, nice. Yeah. Good job. You seem to be doing pretty decent on yourself. I sure hope you have the time though. I have 5511 Alex expert, expertise and CPO expertise, and YSG 5511 Herman. Basically my only commanders. Man, for free to play guy, it's really not bad. You must be joking right now. I wish you had that I had what you have. Come on, don't be like that. It's amazing. Like, do you want to see my commanders? You would just basically get terrified and just leave the stream. Be like, what the hell was I even doing there? Look at my commanders right now. I have my Charles Martel at 5521. And I have my YSG at 4121, and I still haven't upgraded anything else because I'm trying to keep my gold heads for seasonal conquest for CPO basically. Probably it's gonna be like CPO Luce something. That's what I'm hoping to get myself. Did you spend gold heads on CM? What's CM? Okay, so you remember how you told me like a funny story? I'm gonna tell you my funny story right now. So whenever I started the game, I spent, I feel like I spent about 100, and that was a big mistake, I know, because he should be like free to get. Anyway, funny story. You remember when I first started the game, you gotta realize I knew nothing about the game. So I basically spent on my Cleopatra. And I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, but I did that. I did that mistake. I did a mistake, man. I spent about 100 gold heads on my Cleopatra, as well as I don't know how many stars I spent, but about 300, 400, even more if possible. You can click on the trust at the top right and see how many gold heads you put. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that. Overview. Development cost. Yeah, I've actually used a lot less than I wanted to. That's good. Let me see on my Charles Martel. I put some gold heads on the Shida as well. I want to see him too. Do I have a trust with him? I do not. Oh, I do. I wasted some stuff on him too. Let's see. My Charles Martel. Let's see how many I spent on him. I didn't even know that, so you just basically taught me something new. Look at this. 208, man. 208 wasted on my Charles Martel. Can you believe that? I might be like, well, you got something for KVK 1, but I don't feel like it was really that much worth it. And this guy got a good amount of stars as well, so okay, that should be a good spot. I told her, yeah, it was like dumb mistakes made, man. Dumb mistakes made. I did a mistake on Genghis Khan and Alex, but I decided not to use him. Yeah, but I don't even know why. When I started playing the game, I thought to myself, like, this was like the initial plan. I thought to myself, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be the best gatherer of the kingdom, so I'm gonna always have resources. So when these other people basically lack resources and they cannot upgrade, they cannot train, they cannot do anything, I'm gonna always have resources. So I'm gonna spend everything on my gathering, so I will be the best gatherer, so I can always have resources, so I can always fight. And this was like the dumbest way of thinking that I could have ever. I don't know, like I don't even know what I was thinking. 6 months into it, I'm looking back at that and I'm like, you dumb idiot. Why could you just not go on YouTube and see what to basically upgrade or what to not upgrade? I don't know, man. Like I was basically, can you believe that? Okay, it's funny story, but I basically was like top 30 on 3212. I was like top 30 of the gathering people, and you gotta realize I was battling like whales, man. I'm talking about whales. I was like 4 marches and they have like 5 marches. I was basically out farming everyone. I was like top 30 on the gathering speed. I had like 2 billion resources back when the common thing was like 800 million. Anyway, that was like a really dumb way of thinking. I don't know why I did that mistake, but I don't think you spend reverse the gold heads on either of the gathering commands. I think they spend a few of them. Wait a minute. Let me just go back. How much did they spend on them? I thought I saw a few. Yeah, I spent. No, yeah, you're right. I didn't spend gold heads. I just spent some stars, basically. But yeah, dumb mistakes were made. Dumb mistakes were made. I did mistakes on the Genghis Khan and on Alex, but decided not to use them. Yeah. Oh, I've done that on Richard. I feel like. Oh no, I did it on Frederick. Wait a minute. Yeah, this guy. Look at him. I wasted some stars on Frederick. I don't even know why I did that. Who else do I have? I don't think I done mistakes with these guys then. After that, like I was definitely. But I've done a few mistakes here and there where I wasted my gold stars where I should not have done it. But yeah, man, that was just dumb way of thinking. So from now on, I'm just gonna look at YouTube and everything. But of course, I know a lot more about the game now than I knew back then. When I started the game, I played Brawl Stars, so all the good people who were at the bottom of the list. No, man, I'm telling you, when I started the game, I thought to myself, resources are the most important thing, and it's not like they're not, but I completely overlooked the idea of having a farm. I thought to myself, one city is enough, and I'm gonna do so goddamn well. I'm gonna have unlimited resources, and that's basically gonna make me one of the best free-to-play players, because I will always have resources. Which again, it makes sense, but I just didn't think that. I knew nothing about how stars or gold heads worked, so I didn't even know that they were that limited, that you cannot basically afford to spend them everywhere you want to, you know? As long as you do not take the gold commander to level 50 that you want to use, it's okay, I think. Yeah, I hope so. I'm definitely not taking anything I do not need anymore. I learned my lesson, man. I learned my lesson. It's CPO and Liu Che and basically nothing else before that. It's only CPO and Liu Che. So when I got Jungle Lancer, I got so excited for nothing. Oh, but what was I gonna say, man? I was gonna say something, but you know, I hate that. Does it ever happen to you that you are just about to say something and you literally just forget about it just as you're about to say it? Level 50 and level 60 are what it costs a lot of stars. Yeah, like my Charles Martel really struggled with the stars with that one. How much did they even use? I feel like you needed like 1800 stars to do it, from what I learned. A lot less. Like, what is this, like 600 stars technically, if you add them up. And let's see my YSG, how much they spend on him. Yeah, I would say about 500 to 600 stars, something. Sorry. Surprisingly, I never used my gold heads on KVK 1 commanders. I did that bad mistake, man. I did that mistake. But like technically I need a few commanders for KVK 1, but I was like in between two worlds, so I started upgrading Charles Martel, but I never finished him. Like I thought to myself 5522 should be good enough. Like, of course this one, it's actually really awesome, but you know, for me to actually upgrade all the way through this, it's kind of not worth it, so I'm just gonna wait for CPL Liu Che better. Wasted my stars of Genghis Khan. I never even used him. Is he like... Where's Genghis Khan? Where are you, buddy? Do I even have him? Yeah. Is he even any good? Like, I haven't even unlocked the guy. Bjorn's son is okay for KVK 1 and 2, then ball out in KVK 3. Ilias, hey man, sorry, like, welcome back. Sorry, buddy. Your son is okay for KVK 1 and 2, then ball out in KVK 3. Yeah, it's just because I'm like so close to Caesar of Conquest, I really don't want to waste anything else. I'm low-key thinking to myself, let me just hold on to what I got, because the real commanders are coming soon, so you don't want to do the mistake of missing out on them. You want to upgrade them as soon as possible, so I'm saving a lot of basically everything. Oh, let me accept you as a friend, man. Let me accept you as a friend, by the way, just in case. Now, the idea is I need to do forts, right? I guess we are done with... Oh, this one is actually marching, what the hell? If I started over, I spend 0 universal gold heads until KVK 3. I mean, yeah, it's technically doable as an idea, but it's because you have played this game for so long. So yeah, you're right about it. But probably that's why so many people start over, because they know a lot more about the game. Maybe I should have done that as well. Okay, I know that I gotta do me some forts. Nah, forts are more important right now. Right now that I want to do forts, look at this. Okay, just look at this. chain, 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 chain. What the f, man? Whenever I want to do chains, it's so goddamn hard to find. It's so goddamn hard to find them whenever I want to do chains. But right now that I want to do forts, oh my gosh, can you believe that? Like, these barbs are basically teasing me to go there and just do them. So you know what? Chain it is. I'm gonna start doing forts tomorrow. KVK 3 is one free to play, get to have fun. I hope so, because KVK 1 and KVK 2 were super terrible for me. I really hope so. Like, they were KVK 1 and KVK 2, I really struggled with resources because I didn't have any farms. For me to be the best farmer, I basically spent all the resources that I got to upgrade my city hall and my technology, so I really didn't have enough as much as I wanted to for KVK 1. Until Khan's bad, he reduces his own march speed, and his stars are like, yeah, no, so save all them. He reduces his own march speed? What kind of a general is even that? How does it even work? Like, is that even normal for you, basically a commander to debuff himself? I think the worst thing in this game is the cross-season migration. Yeah, I really believe that's the bad thing as well. I also believe that another bad thing is the fact that this game is too much on one alliance kingdom focused. You know, I feel like that's a really bad stuff, because 60% of the rewards that you get from a KVK are like on a alliance level rather than a kingdom level. So of course, kingdom, like first rank alliance, benefits a lot more from being in a first, like a player basically gets more rewards from being in a first rank alliance than being in a second rank alliance. So of course he's gonna go to a new kingdom where he can be there, but that's a really bad thing in my opinion. My alliance in 94 zeroed me for leaving. What the hell, man? Those guys, were they even your friends? What the hell? Did you even lose much? I hope you didn't. I really hope it went well. Like, you didn't. If you didn't lose much, it's okay. Did you even have a teleport though? Because if I were to like leave an alliance, two things. First of all, I would make sure that I have the place. Like, I would first start to speak to someone in top 10 and be like, can I come over there or not? And that's like the most important thing. Like, if I have nowhere to go, of course I'm not gonna leave them. And the second one is I always make sure that I have a teleport. If I'm ever getting myself out of an alliance, and we're talking like only at the beginning of a game though, because if I leave the alliance right now, the whole kingdom is at peace and nobody will be touching me. But if I ever do that mistake at the beginning of the game, like I'm always making sure that I have a teleport. I lost a lot of troops. Like, it's not that I'm smarter than you or something, it's just that the same mistake that you did right now, I did it just a few weeks back, so I learned my lesson. Okay, it's good that you have no deads, man. Like, that's like the worst thing. Whenever you have like dead troops, it basically takes like 3 weeks for you to get back to where you were, depending on how many troops you lost. So you know, this is awesome, honestly. I'm actually starting to build up a really nice community. I never thought this was gonna happen, for me to have like 3 or 4 people basically debating with each other on a live stream. And this is the thing that I seek the most, rather than just, I don't want to make it into the big streamers or stuff like that. That's just like, if it happens, it happens. But what I actually love more is the fact that I learned a lot of stuff by doing the live streams, man. You know, people coming over, like, I didn't even know, like, until 30 minutes ago, I didn't even know that I need to upgrade my castle. Now I know that. So just imagine me being a dumbass, thinking that all I need to upgrade was my tower, and if Green Dude and Doc and Carson had not told me that, oh my gosh, I cannot even think about it. You should start a jumper project with us. I don't have time for that, man. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. As much as I would want to, I know myself goddamn well, and my time on a day is limited. Like, look at me. I was supposed to start streaming at 8 p.m. and I started instead at almost at 10 p.m. So that's the same reason as to why I avoided leadership on 3212, and the same reason as to why I avoided being an R4 of an alliance at 3207 as well. You know, I honestly do not have enough time. Even what I'm doing right now, I'm basically lacking a lot of time. I could do things a lot more differently, but I have too much stuff to do right now. Basically, I'm working about 10 hours a day, and at the same time I'm basically redoing some school stuff. Like, I didn't finish school before, so I'm looking it over to just finish the last of it right now. But at the same time, I'm looking over to some IT stuff. It's basically like an IT certification that I just gotta get. It's kind of like a protection for my career, and I don't want to let go of my career for nothing, of course. Plus, you know, family and everything else, that they need their own time too, man. So at the moment, I'm just like super goddamn busy. As much as I would want to go into a startup project, it would be amazing even for the YouTube channel and everything, but I cannot afford to do that right now. So that's the only reason, trust me. It's not that I don't want to. But like that's like the reason why I'm not making any more farms at the moment as well, you know. Like, before the starter project, I would also go for more farms. Like, I would have about 2 to 3 more farms to upgrade at the same time, but I know that I do not have the time to do all of that. Like, I basically calculated that I have somewhere between 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours free in a day. And 2 to 3 hours free in a day, it seems a lot, but it's really not, because you're gonna come home, you're gonna eat, you're gonna maybe like you're gonna maybe like wash some dishes or do some basically some home stuff. You're gonna take a shower, you're gonna do the game, which is of course about 2 hours, and that's it. You're basically done for. So yeah, that's like the only reason. Time is of really of essence at the point of my life where I'm at right now. I'm 26 years old, and there's a lot of stuff that I gotta do. I wish I was like at a better place in life, where everything was certain, where my job was certain, where my profession, I knew like I was like the best at my job, but I know that I'm not. There's a lot of stuff to be learned, and too much stuff, man. Honestly, just too much stuff that whenever I wake up in the morning, it kind of like stresses me out, but at the same time I know it's gonna be well worth it. So for now, I'm just gonna keep playing at 3207. I'm gonna keep having my farms, and I'm gonna try to be a decent streamer with the amount of time that I got free. Oh, like I remember this guy. His YouTube name is the Spartan or something. He's a YouTuber, like Rise of Kingdoms YouTuber. I can't even find you. What he's called? Let me see. Oh, he's called Lefty the Spartan. I don't know if any one of you basically watches him, but the guy right now is basically not really working at the moment for a while, for a couple of months, and he told me that he goes into all his farms and he does every single quest. Meanwhile, I barely can find time to do quests on my main. I'm like, man, that's amazing. I wish I had as much time as you have free. It would be amazing, but unfortunately I do not. Of course, even he is like temporary because he quit his job, but he's gonna find a new job real quick, and after that he's gonna be struggling with those as well. Then of course you have like 12-inch PvPness. That guy is basically a 24/7 Rise of Kingdoms YouTuber, so for him it's like a full-time job. I really cannot compare with him. Should be told, I really cannot compare with a guy like him, because for him this is like a job, and for me it's like a 3-hour stuff a day. It's like a hobby. So of course he's gonna be more serious into it. He's putting more sweat into it, and I know all that. And actually props to him, because he managed to get himself into 1365, which is basically an Imperial Kingdom. I would never go into an Imperial Kingdom anytime soon right now. I'm sorry to say that. Like right now, I'm at the BC Kingdom and I'm actually quite overwhelmed at the power and everything that's going on. Until I pull myself like together, I'm definitely not going to Imperial Kingdom. But props to 12 inches, man. That guy actually got to Imperium Kingdom, and he's doing amazingly well. So, you know, it makes other people dream, and it makes other people wanna do that as well. That guy is actually inspiring people. Whenever it comes to like Rise of Kingdoms, that guy is basically inspiring people. So props to him. Props to 12-inch PvPness. C-Day, hey buddy. Is this your main account? Yes it is. Yes it is. This is my humble main account. I'm saying humble because I know it's no big deal. It's really not that amazing of a main account. A lot of mistakes were made with this main account, but it's going better though. With time I'm learning a lot more about the game and I'm making better decisions, but of course it's not like the best main account that you've ever seen. Like if I were to be rated, I would say I would be rated somewhere around 5 out of 10 or 6 out of 10 at the moment. If I were lucky. Like I know that much. A lot of mistakes were made during the making of this account because I haven't exactly played Rise of Kingdoms before. I finally found a publisher with my powers. I don't know if I'm a like publisher, like I would say I'm not even a YouTuber technically. I'm like a small guy just basically playing his game. Like the story behind me playing YouTube is kind of funny. I thought to myself, because I'm playing YouTube, I was thinking to myself, why not just maybe stream it as well, but I wasn't exactly looking into being like some big powerful YouTuber or stuff like that whenever I started this. I was just basically looking to have some fun, to meet some people, and I'm actually enjoying doing live streams because I'm learning a lot about the game. A lot of people who come in here, they come in with some really good advices, and then there's some other people who want to play the game and I give them some really good advices to start. So you know, streaming is a good experience. But I'm definitely not looking into being some big, powerful, strongly amazing guy like, I don't know, Cheese Goal or something. Those guys know too much about the game, those guys are just too big for it. Oh no, I'm declining, sorry. Hello, I'm from Kingdom 328, I'm looking forward to KVK, I want to see how our group will perform. Me too, man. Miguel! Miguel! Come on, man. Come on, Miguel. That's... really... bad from you. Anyway, man, I'm sorry, like, please to make your acquaintance Mundo. Do you by any chance like play League of Legends or something? Because Mundo is the name of one of the champions there. I don't understand English. You seem to be understanding English decently well, man. So it's, your English isn't really that bad. Like, you're typing well. Like, okay, publisher was like not exactly the word that you were looking for, but besides that, you're definitely typing English pretty goddamn well. So I would say it's really not that bad. You are not bad at English, trust me. Oh, thank you for the like, by the way. I got myself to 6 likes. This is not bad at all. I still don't know, man. Like, by the way, are we sure that 3207 and 3208 are like allies? Because we had, I don't think that we had any email about it. Like, we were told that 3208 was one of the potential allies that we were gonna get, but I didn't know if at the end of the day we managed to get 3208 as allies or enemies. Anyway, I really hope that we are allies though. Like, in KVK 2 you guys did really goddamn well, so I would rather have you guys as allies rather than enemies. Your kingdom seem to be really strong, and we could use like strong allies. Of course, that means that we are gonna struggle a lot more to get the main rewards if we are or not. But you know, the most important stuff is winning KVK and sharing rewards, and that's like a bigger problem later into the game. But yeah, man, pleased to make your acquaintance, and I hope that we really manage to have a really good KVK. Do we have any? Yes, we do. There we go. Okay, time for me to do some Barb forts. I was doing some chaining, but now we need to work on our castle as well, so time for us to do some Barb forts. Maybe have one of my... Yeah, I'm probably gonna have this one recalled as well. I'll be VIP 12 soon. Nice. How many, like, are you like KVK 3, Season of Conquest? Like, where exactly are you playing right now, C-Day? VIP 12 is nice though. VIP 12 basically gets you 12 legendary sculptor commanders, which is like, I'd say the next best thing after VIP 14. Of course, VIP 14 is like the ideal place where you want to be, because you're gonna get the 3 legendary commanders daily. You know, you definitely want to get these, but everything with time. Like, I'm pushing for the same thing. I'm pushing for VIP 14 as well, but I'm only VIP 11 right now. I'm hoping that at the KVK 3 that we will be doing right now, I will be collecting lots of gems for me to get to VIP 12 finally. That's what I'm hoping on, and I hope that it all goes well. 5 minutes for these troops to come back. After that, I'm gonna be launching a few Barb forts, and yeah, that's how we're gonna spend the rest of the live. I'm telling you, I didn't even know that for to get tier 5 you need to upgrade your castle. I'm telling you, I really did not know that. So now I have to gather a lot of books for me to upgrade my castle, so I can upgrade my storehouse, so I can upgrade my hospital, so I can upgrade the watchtower, so I can finally upgrade my academy, and then I need to basically research everything in here so I can get my royal guards. Shit. That's a lot of work, man. I don't even know if I will be able to do it soon enough. I mean, telling you, a real pain. Getting tier 5, I wasn't expecting it to be this difficult. I was expecting it to be a lot less easier. I thought to myself, I'm pretty goddamn close. I was thinking, I got my watchtower at 22, I gathered all the arrows of resistance for 23, I gotta gather everything for 24 and 25, and then I'm done with it. Is this your first account? Yes, man, this is my first account, my first humble account, amazing account of Rise of Kingdoms. Well, I wouldn't say amazing, but it's definitely my first account. I've been playing this game for like 6 months, so I'm still, I would say, technically a new player into the game. Good. So don't mind me if I do not say everything right, if I make some mistakes or stuff like that. I'm not the most experienced guy in Rise of Kingdoms right now, but I'm definitely aspiring to be one day. Anyway, thank you for stopping by the stream, I appreciate that. Where are you from, man? What kingdom do you play in? Let me do something. I gotta type with a friend on Discord or something. 32-27, we are in KVK 1 right now. Oh nice, then you have a long road ahead of you, man. You have a long road ahead of you. What do you think about Rise of Kingdoms so far? Do you like it? I would say like KVK 1 is where people actually learn to like the game. They learn what the game is all about, the fighting, like the beauty in it, and that's when you kind of like start to like the game. Before that, it's kind of like just random like random upgrading and stuff like that. This is a restart account. Okay, so on your like previous account, did you manage to get all the way to what's it called? Did you manage to get all the way to KVK 1, or how far before you actually restart your account is basically what I'm asking. My main account is in KVK 2. Are you still playing it, or are you just like playing? Oh, I quit it. Why did you just not like migrate it though? Like, why did you decide to make a new account? I'm kind of curious about it. I know some people making accounts, but personally, with all the work that I've put into this one, I know that I made a lot of mistakes, like basically upgrading my Cleopatra and my my Shida Mitsunari. So a lot of mistakes done into commanders and stuff like that. But that being said, you know, there's a lot more work that I've done in here. So starting like from scratch, that would really hurt me. Raise the account up and I cannot loop it? Well, I feel like that's just what people think, but I feel like it's pretty loopable. At least that is what I would do. Like, if you worked so hard for an account to take it all the way to a certain level, I'm pretty sure that particular account is a lot better than starting over from scratch, because you're gonna need a lot of work, man. I would rather retry than do everything right. Yeah, that's like an option as well, though. It's gonna take you a lot more work though, but it's definitely worth it. I don't know, like honestly I would be really lazy to do it though. I'm gonna be honest, I would be really lazy to do it. It's the right thing to do, the one that you're doing, but it's just kinda, I'm super lazy to go for it. Anyway, hopefully KVK 1 goes well. Like, did you start, or are you like in pre-KVK at the moment? We are in zone 6. Okay, so you're basically started KVK. If anything, zone 6 is basically almost at zone 8. Like maybe like a week or something you'll be fighting for it. And how's it going, Mel? Do you feel like you're gonna win, or if anything? Wait, let me just you gave me the kingdom, so I might find you into the map. Just give me a moment. I'm gonna actually look up and see how you're doing. Let me just find the. Just give me a moment and I'm gonna check it out on the map. I'm gonna see how your KVK is going right here, but I just gotta find me some barbs first. Where are the damn barbs? I'm in gems. I need to find me a gem spot. Oh, there you go. No, it's taken. This one is free. Okay, so you were in Kingdom 32, 33, 27. Let's see how it's going. $85 is not much, I would say. Sorry, I didn't understand the 8. What do you mean by 8 T5? Okay, so you're like zone 6, you told me, right? Okay, so Or is basically your main alliance. Let's see if you can find it. Okay, this is your main alliance. Good. Yeah, there's some really good numbers for KVK 1. Definitely you're into a good kingdom. You have a good whale of 70 million. Well, two whales of 70 million, so you definitely have someone who can rally. That's good enough. That's good news. I'd say overall it's looking like a decent kingdom. Okay, and which one are your allies? You don't seem to be fighting with these people, so I'm guessing that this one are your allies, basically. These seem to be fighting with them right now, probably. 25 are allies. This should be 25, right? No, this is actually 28. Oh, so 26 is your enemies, okay. And they are fighting. Are they fighting or were they burning? Which one of the two was it? Oh, they're definitely fighting a little bit. Actually, no, that's you guys. No, that's 25. That's just... Okay, so I see. And you said that the allies were 25, yes. Anyway, whenever you get to like this zone right here, whenever you get yourself to Kingsland, you come here and let me know, man. We might even watch your fight or your kingdom, your KVK live into the stream. Why not? You'll let me know when that happens. How much till the gates open? Where are the gates? Okay, I cannot see it here, but you should know. Like, you should basically get that information, I feel like. I was in 37 when the IT opened. Wait, so are you two like fighting against each other? No, because I feel like Ilia's bow was on a way higher kingdom, right? Am I like missing something or? Oh, Ilia's bow, you were like in 33, 90 something, 94, I feel like. So yeah, you're definitely not fighting each other. Our KVK3 is starting soon, your ally with 3202. I don't know, man. We still do not have a list of the allies. Are you from 3202? We still do not have a list of the allies. As far as I know, at least. In every kingdom. Oh man, maybe you should just focus into one, man. Maybe you should just focus into one. Okay, so I don't remember the email that we got, but I feel like they said 3202 is like potential allies. Meaning that it's not set in stone yet, but we were looking forward to having them as allies. I still do not know though if that's like official or like if that thing is decided, man. For what we know, the chances are still like 50-50 for us to be either allies or enemies. I gotta start civil war in small clans. Why do I feel like you're just kind of like the devil disguised, and you're just looking to make trouble everywhere you go? Can you show me your speeds and commanders? Sure. They're nothing special though. I'm gonna be honest. They're nothing special because I really have not hard invested into my commanders before Season of Conquest. So I have Charles Montero 5521, but even 5111 would be pretty decent. I don't even know why I got the 2. Maybe because I got some. Probably got some heads or something. Probably. I got my Charles, I got my YSG as a 4121, and of course this one needs to be 55112 as well, but I don't want to waste gold heads and gold stars just yet with it. And how many heads do I have? Let's see. I have 315 gold heads and I have 5 stars. How did you get that many gold heads? Oh, that's nothing, bro. That's nothing. Trust me, it seems like a lot of gold heads, but that's nothing. I should have like twice that because I'm almost in KVK 3. I would say like events and like for example Age of Osiris that starts right now. If you go into the rewards, where can I see them? Is there like a place to see the rewards for Age of Osiris? There you go. Look at this. If in Age of Osiris, for example, you get 10,000 points, this is what you get. You get 10 gold stars, you get these, but you also get like other stuff as well. Oh, there you go. So basically you are gonna get these if you win. Like these are certain, but you're also gonna get these, like 10 gold heads, you're gonna get these, you're gonna get a lot of stuff, like 2,000 gems, so you always make sure that you can reach the 10,000 points mark. How you can do that? There's a lot of YouTube videos for you to see how to actually do well into Age of Osiris. $315, close to 555 commander, yes, but investing into Charles Martel is really not worth it. It's best to wait for Season of Conquest and invest into what's it called? Invest into like, well, depending on your troop type, invest into CPO or Nevsky. Nevsky Jones or CPO Liu Che, I would say, are the best combos right now. That's why I'm not like KVK 1, 2, and 3. You basically want to invest as few as possible into your commanders. Who are you investing in for Season of Conquest? If I manage to get into Season of Conquest, of course, I'm gonna invest on CPO and Liu Che. I'd say that's like the best combo for infantry at the moment. If you're like cavalry, you want to go for Nevsky Jones. Archers, not really worth it. They really not meta right now. So I really haven't seen anyone who's actually focusing on archers at the moment. I got someone in my lines to invest into Charles Martel. He's really not a bad commander, but he's only decent for KVK 1 and 2, so that's why I'm not exactly wasting gold heads into him. I wasted enough gold heads just to fight for KVK 1 and KVK 2, and I will probably be using him for KVK 3 as well, because I want to save my gold heads. But it's not like he's the best of commanders. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a bit struggling quite a bit. Is CPO worth the expertise? I wanted 5555 CPO and Liu Che 5511 for KVK 3. If you can get those, it would be amazing. Like I said though, you gotta see which troop type you use as well, because CPO is for infantry. If I remember correctly, I believe that CPO is infantry and Nevsky Jones is cavalry. So if you're gonna be infantry, go for CPO. If you're gonna be cavalry, you go for Nevsky Jones. But yeah, if you can get those numbers 5555 and 5511 for Liu Chen, man, that's actually hella amazing. I don't feel like it's doable though. It's gonna be hella hard to reach those numbers, is what I'm saying. But yeah, CPO is definitely worth the XP, man. He's the best infantry commander there is. It's like the best combo into the game right now. Like CPO and Liu Che are like the best combo into the game. You just cannot go wrong with him. Trust me, you just cannot go wrong with CPO. Like anywhere you go, like in any single YouTube video that you will go and they're gonna like rank you, the commanders, they're gonna be like CPO, Liu Che, and Nevsky Jones are like the main pairs. After that, you have a lot of stuff like Guan Yu or bullshit, like of course a lot of combos exist, but they're definitely gonna give you this one first. I almost got the gold heads that I need. I got like 796 now. Are you like into which KVK are you right now at the moment? Oh, and hello, by the way. I didn't even notice that you said hello, man. I'm sorry. But you're saying KVK 3, so that means that you should be just out of KVK 2 if I'm not mistaken. But like CPO and Nevsky Jones are like Season of Conquest commanders, so I don't know if you'll be able to get them for KVK 3. Either that or I'm missing something, and I'm gonna be honest, I've played this game for like 6 months, so I'm not like the all-knowing guy. There's a lot of stuff that I do not know yet, but whew, Nevsky Jones. Let's see, like CPO is can you even get them for KVK 3? No, you can get them commanders in KVK 3 now, can't you? I think nah, that might be wrong. Okay, I might be wrong with this. So, wait a minute. I think when KVK 3 starts, yes, okay, that does make sense, because so far I really could not get my hands into any of them. Okay, that does make sense. Okay, my bad. I gotta cancel this one though. Nobody joined. What the hell? Oh, by the way, we had the matchmaking. Let me just see it. What? Preview teams? Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So, $3202. The captain can approve kingdoms to join the team, remove kingdoms already in the team, and can even choose to disband the team. Oh, so yeah, okay, there you go. Whoever asked me for 3202 if we were allies, there you go. And so we are allies with 3195, 3207, which is us, 3208, that's amazing. Okay, nice. Yeah, this is just amazing. Okay. Let's see who are we fighting. We are fighting 3218, 3201. We are fighting 3201. Yes! There goes! I wanted to fight these guys. I wanted to fight these guys. Yes. Amazing. These guys are the reason as to why we actually lost. Oh my gosh, these guys were literally the reason as to why we lost. Okay, nice. I could not be any more happier. To be honest, I really could not be any more happier. Okay, so we have, I'd say we have good allies. Let's see who are. These guys are gonna be hard, hella hard, like 3294. Where did I even see them? These guys are gonna be hella hard to fight with. How do you know who I'm fighting? No, I don't know who I'm fighting. I just basically the idea is 3201. I didn't want to be in the same team as those guys, because okay, what actually happened is that we were allies, and then we basically fought for the dividing the rewards basically, and those guys burned us down, you know, and they just started attacking us. The other kingdoms didn't start until later, but those guys just started attacking us first. Now I'm not gonna be like we were angels. Like I know that basically our king basically said some bad stuff to them, but like it wasn't like they were the bad guys and we were like the good guys. There were definitely some back and forth stuff, but I don't know, I just they were, after that started, they basically trash talked our kingdom a lot. Like 3201 trash talked our kingdom quite a bit, so I really wanted to have them as enemies right now. Like I really wanted to fight those guys to see if we could do any better against them. I'm not saying we're gonna win, they're definitely hella tough, but I'm curious if we're gonna be able to do much against them. 3210, we are fighting 3210. Oh, okay, is 3212 here as well? Wait a minute. Oh, hello. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, man, this is gonna be, I'm basically gonna fight against my old kingdom. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna fight or we're gonna be allies, but I wasn't expecting 3212 to be part of it. I don't know why I missed that. That's just, wow. Okay, that's gonna be hella exciting for me to fight against my ex kingdom. And I know, like, I really like those guys, so I feel bad about it. Can I like try this level 5 once more? Matchmaking starts by reset. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I still don't know like exactly the matchmaking, but I really hope that it's not gonna be my old kingdom, because I would really not want to fight them much. But goddamn, this is gonna be hella hard though. This is gonna be hella hard, I'm telling you. It's not gonna be easy, but we have some really good allies, at least in paper. Like, I still don't know exactly how good they are in fighting, but at least in paper they seem like good. But I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this. Where's the 3199? These guys are in the CDDD. These guys are in a really bad kingdom, man. Oh man, these guys are really gonna suffer quite a bit. I think it's AABBB versus ABBB and CDD versus CDD. From what I know, it should be like 4. Okay, if I'm wrong, it should be like 4 versus basically 4. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm struggling to say it. It should be like 4 kingdoms in total, man. P-Bro, okay, man, have a nice time. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Where you been, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see you again. I hope you're doing well. I hope that you're doing well, buddy. Oh, okay, now I get the numbers that I'm being looked for. I don't know, man, but I would say like this KVK is going so far. Like the numbers are good. I want to hope that we have a good matchmaking, possibly against 3201. Like, I really want to fight those guys. Like 3201, I really want to fight against them. So I guess like it should be either that or should be like 3204. We were like allies with these guys. We were like allies with these guys, and they didn't fight at all. So against them, it should be a good one. Why are they missing like a kingdom here? It's only 3 out of 4. 97, 03, and 93 are strong. I don't know about these guys. I haven't fought them yet. I'm not gonna lie. I know that 98 are strong. Like 94. These guys I know. Wait, no. Where are they? Where's 98? These guys should be strong, right? If I remember correctly. Those are the guys that we fought like the last KVK, and they basically kicked the whole KVK kingdom's ass. So I feel like those guys would be a really huge problem. I don't know, like once we start the KVK, I'll definitely be looking deeper into each and every one of these kingdoms, and I hope like, but I feel like it's gonna be hella hard to win KVK 3. That being said, the rewards should be a lot better, so it's kind of like worth fighting for. Okay, I want to be checking into this. What do you think of 3088? I haven't even watched it, to be honest. Okay, let me just check this one as well, and after that I feel like I'm gonna be closing the stream. I'm sorry, but I've been streaming for quite a bit, about 2.5 hours, and I'm kind of low-key want to go sleeping, but let me just see this one as well before I go to do that. Okay, the matchmaking was definitely interesting though. Okay, what the hell is even that? That's like a monster right there. Sheesh. Oh my god, no, that is just I don't know, I would say so. This is like the main alliance that they have. Okay, this is just the main alliance. Let's see the secondary alliance. 5.5. Third alliance is how much? Okay, this is just a farm alliance, so they have like 2 alliance kingdom basically. 10 billion. I would say that's decently well, man. 88B is my old clan. They're definitely good. Like, it seems like a really decent alliance to fight with. I don't know, man. Honestly, I would say they're a really good kingdom. Anyway, that being said, man, thank you all for stopping by, but I want to close this one and I want to kind of go sleeping because I have work tomorrow. So, again, to everyone, Ilias Bow, Minerstone, T-Rock, Parallel, who else was it? Mundo, Speedy, Don Carson, Majestic Duck, Green Dudes, and a lot of other people that I'm missing, but thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it. It was amazing doing a live stream with you guys. You actually made it fun, and it was actually really cool talking about everything that we talked. So I will not be streaming this Saturday because probably I will not be streaming because I just gotta go and visit my family, but I will be streaming the next Tuesday. So that's about what's like the date. Next Tuesday is basically 16th. I'll be streaming like 1, 2, 3, 4 days basically. I'm really sorry for taking the time off, but I have some stuff that I just gotta do with my family, and I'll probably not be able to reach out in the meantime. So anyway, guys, thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it, and see you in the next one. Peace. Which time? I will try my best to hold the schedule, which is Tuesday 8 to 22 UTC basically. I'll try my best to respect it, but sometimes life kind of like gets out of hand and you just cannot do it, but I'll try my best to actually be there at that time. So that's when I'm gonna schedule it, and I'll do my best to make it. In which kingdom, bro? What do you mean, in which kingdom? Sorry, I'm not exactly following the question. 3207, man. That's where I'm at. UTC is different in every... UTC is like the main... Oh, okay. I see what you mean. It basically Kingdom 3207, so... Okay, for reference, it should be... My time right now, it's 12... Okay, this is like my time right now, basically. So this is my time. If I'm gonna be like 20 to 22, that is about 4 hours before whatever time is there for you now. I feel like you should be able to calculate it like this. Anyway, I hope that I managed to give you enough information for it, man. See you in the next one, because I really gotta eat and sleep real quickly. Bye.